Hi, I'm Paul Torgerson. It's Tuesday, November 6th, 2018, Election Day here in the U.S. Please take time to vote. And this is a look at the information security news from overnight. From ZDNet.com, researchers have found vulnerabilities in some solid-state drives that allow an attacker to bypass the disk encryption feature and access the local data without knowing the user-chosen disk encryption password. The vulnerabilities only affect SSD models that support hardware-based encryption. Known as self-encrypting drives, these devices have become popular in recent years after software-level full disk encryption was proven vulnerable to attacks where intruders would steal the encryption password from the computer's RAM. As always, more details on ZDNet, including a link to the research paper. From HelpNetSecurity.com, the National Institute of Standards and Technology, NIST, is planning to use IBM's Watson to evaluate how critical publicly reported computer vulnerabilities are and assign an appropriate severity score. Publicly known information security vulnerabilities are usually assigned a CVE number to serve as an ID and make it easier for everyone to track, and a common vulnerability scoring system, CVSS, score, to make it easier for companies to prioritize responses and resources according to the threat. This is a very time-consuming process for the humans at NIST, so they will be outsourcing the work to Watson by late 2019. From ZDNet.com, some of the most potent forms of ransomware of 2018 are being offered for sale in a cut-price bundle deal on the dark web that also contains one of the most dangerous forms of file encrypting malware to terrorize organizations this year. SamSam is part of the 23 Ransomware Bundle, which is significant because SamSam had previously only been deployed by a highly specialized group. Some of the other well-known forms of ransomware available in the $750 2018 ransomware pack include Magniber, Satan, CryBrazil, Chowba, and more. It even comes with tutorials on how to use your newly acquired goodies, but fortunately is supposedly limited to 25 sales. I'm not sure if they're numbered and signed. From the New York Times, Hong Kong's privacy commissioner will launch a compliance investigation into Cathay Pacific Airways over a data breach involving 9.4 million passengers, saying the carrier may have violated privacy rules. You think? The airline has faced criticism for the 7-month delay in its October revelation of the data breach, which it said had been accessed without authorization following suspicious activity in its network back in March. In a statement, Hong Kong's Privacy Commissioner for Personal Data, Stephen Wong, said, "There are reasonable grounds to believe there may be a contravention of requirement under the law." No word on what any possible punishments may be. And finally today from threatpost.com, I was just thinking to myself, gosh, it's been quite some time since I read something bad about Apache Struts. The Apache Software Foundation warned in an advisory that the latest version of the Commons file upload library is susceptible to a 2-year-old remote code execution flaw. Users of the vulnerable library must update their projects manually. The critical bug is known as vulnerability CVE 2016-1000031, and it enables remote code execution in the open source framework, which facilitates developing web applications in Java. You can see the full details of the advisory on threatpost.com and, honestly, probably on apache.org as well. That's all I have for you today. I'm about to head out and drop off my ballot. Until tomorrow, be safe out there.